it! You guys are so great!
One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2. Ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen and ladies, all fly nerd and nerdettes, you now tuned into the Fly Nerd Group podcast.
Yay!
Yeah.
What's really good?
What's really good? So yeah, we here, man. It's the Fly Nerd Group. If you don't know by now, we are the centerpiece of all the fly shit, fly entertainment, fly talks, business talk, news, politics, all of the above. Hip-hop, comic books. We are here to talk about it. We are your hosts. I am Cosmo Galactus, the shift leader.
Your boy Corey Green.
The one and only Chaucer's Prime.
Chaucer's Prime. So yeah, man, we transforming and rolling out. How y'all feeling?
Cool, man, cool. Just, having spirited debates online about stuff that we like, don't like, just taking in the physical me as much as I possibly can, catching the physical me like this man should be catching cups right here.
Yeah, cups.
Again,
cups. Cups.
Down the cups.
Don't let me yell at you about the cups again, man. You're going to hear this.
We'll talk about the cups later on.
Yeah, we'll talk about more cups, man.
More cups, yeah.
If y'all missed the last episode, I was getting at about, video gaming, tournaments and stuff like that. He's an avid Street Fighter player. He's very good. And, that actually caused some notoriety, those clips and stuff for catching us. Yelling about the cups.
As you making funny playing Tekken the other day. I just remember that one. Yeah, I have technical difficulty. You were fucking with me. I remember. I ain't forgot.
I see this guy. He was going through it. He was going through the sticks. He was, this controller. Curses.
Right.
I never seen you blow your steam before. That's the thing. You never let them see you sweat.
Stream, everything happens.
Well, speaking of which, when I went to pick this man up, I walk in. This man cursing out Akira on Virtual Fighter.
What?
He give him a mollywop.
Trying to give him a mollywop because he pissed me off. I had to whoop his ass.
I walk in, I'm like, all right, man.
Yeah, I have to whoop dude ass. Well, really, because when you play ranked battle, it's good to play the best 2 out of 3. I hate when guys do one and done where I beat him, he beats me and he dip. That makes me angry. It's
I don't
like sucker,
that.
run the set.
Yeah,
so I ran to him again. I went 2-0, whooped his ass. And Chaucer came in.
Okay. Yeah, I don't like that either. I don't like when we playing and you beat me and then you just quit. Like, hold up, cuz. But I do that too on ranking. I ain't got time to lose that. I ain't got time to lose, man. I'm out. I won. I got ranked up. I'm out.
It's a really hard opponent. I can understand. We're going back and forth. Like, sucker, run the set.
Well, yeah. If it's a fair shot, then
And I remember higher ranking. He was like 2 ranks below my character. So.
Okay. Yeah, I agree with that. If it's a fair fight, then let's just throw. You know what I mean? And then it is what it is. But more than likely, I'm gonna beat your ass anyway. So, yeah, man. So, let's get into it. A lot of news passing by through everything, and we actually got some information of a passing. A very big influence to, I would say, the fly nerd culture. You know what I mean? Like, basically, creator of Dragon Ball, Akira
Toriyama, Dragon Ball Z, Professor Slump. He's done a lot of stuff in media and animation and other mediums. He influenced around the world in literal generations.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he the creator of Dragon Ball, Chrono Trigger, and a few other things. He passed. He passed like a few weeks ago. But yeah, I think so. Yeah. But the family definitely wanted, they wanted to handle that on their own. Yeah. They didn't want too many fanboys to flood them with all that stuff. So, they had to take care of their business. So, basically, a lot of people was pretty down and hurt because of this, man. It's like a hero died. I mean, some people even proclaimed him as the Japanese Stan Lee. You know what I mean? So,
I would say almost even bigger.
Even bigger. So let's get into it. He was an illustrator and he started with a magazine. he actually lost the contest.
Yep, lost the contest.
But the editor was so impressed with him. He was like, oh, come on, keep submitting work. So he kept submitting work, and some was hit and misses. But then, you know, the editor was like, look, man, why don't you just do something about martial arts?
Right.
And that's when he created Dragon Boy.
Dragon Ball.
Well, Dragon Boy involved Dragon Ball and then
right.
Dragon Ball Z. So once that hit, it hit a global scale. It changed manga. It changed pretty much everything. Everybody paid attention to it. I mean, if you was paying attention to anime before, it's cool. But this was like, this hit, it was just like everybody was in tune to it. And it's a great story of Dragon Ball. So you guys can get into it and talk about it, you know, Dragon Ball and the influence and everything of Akira.
Just Akira Toriyama himself, he had a lot of influence on not just Dragon Ball Z. He had his artwork designs were in Chrono Trigger and I believe Dragon Warrior.
Yeah,
A lot of the modern stuff. He does his comic book stuff like Dr. Slump, the Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z manga. He's influenced a lot of fans around the world, not just America. He's a strong American influence, especially among African Americans. A lot of black fans anime fans love Dragon Ball Z.
Absolutely.
And like I said, it expands generations. Like when I got to Dragon Ball Z, I was a teenager coming out of high school going to college. I wasn't really exposed to the franchise around the video games on Super Nintendo. As I got into college, started going to anime clubs, anime events. I started watching the Dragon Ball Z movies. Now Chauncey saw some with me too.
Yeah.
And during like in the mid to late '90s, when we were all getting into Dragon Ball Z, started getting more and more popular. We started wearing the shirts and whatnot. I got into it before the American explosion. The explosion really kind of hit when Dragon Ball Z came to Toonami.
Yes, that is true.
Yeah, and that's got a whole new generation of fans right there.
That's exactly when it hit. Yeah, when it hit Toonami, it was a craze because didn't Dragon Ball start coming on like 3-4 times a day?
Yeah.
Like they was playing all the Dragon Balls, and Toonami was actually dope because it was just like Nick at Night with anime. You know what I mean? So this would come on at 9 p.m. and go on to the wee hours. And you watching all these like animes and little short cartoons and stuff. Man, I miss Toonami too, man. Put me up on Outlaw Star. Yep. It was a lot of cool stuff. Cowboy Bebop. You know, it was a lot of cool stuff Toonami put on. So yeah, that hit the wave. And then, it was just like a pebble on the sandhill, Everyone started getting into Dragon Ball, figures, comic books, video games, you know what I mean? Card games. Collectibles, the whole nine, man.
Like, Conventions. Trying to test you, like, how much Dragon Ball Z even forged friendships with people.
Yeah, it did. Because, like, kind of basically, picking back off what Corey said, when this is part of the reason how me and him meet up, not only through college, but just going through the anime cons, just checking out like the OG Japanese style Dragon Ball, with subtitles and things of that nature. It's just became this like great big phenomenon, especially with his artwork, because his artwork was like, it very differentiates from what you see in terms of other manga and anime. And it's like with his art style, it's like purely recognizable, and it's like it pops out even a little bit more as opposed to like other artwork that you see in various manga and anime.
Okay, so let's get into that. What are some of the details? Because we spoke on the other podcast, and we was talking about the yellow hair, the blue hair, the spike hair in general, and stuff, and some of the other animes that was influenced just by the art style, like you were saying. So, like, do you have any examples?
Like, for example, like, I know with Akira Toriyama's artwork, it's kind of like almost in a staple in the way of how, Liefeld's stuff is made. Like, how you do, like, the square or triangle type style chin. Yeah. The eyes, how he always makes them up, especially when it comes to, like, the villain characters. Then you got like how, especially in like Z, a lot of your characters are like, stacked, buffed and everything like that. Right. And especially when they be going Super Saiyan mode, it's like insane. He got veins popping out and everything like that. Just giving that very fluid detail.
Yeah, very. And with manga and stuff, me personally, I haven't got too much into the manga wave too much.
Yeah.
But definitely, this is definitely a dope style of art. You know what I mean? And the way he put it together, and the way just the styles, you can see the influences like Naruto and other little anime series catch the flack. So let's get into Dragon Ball a little bit, man. This definitely hit the wave. Let's get into Goku. Who is Goku? What's the reason of Dragon Ball? What's Dragon Ball about?
It's almost similar, not the same, it's just similar to almost a Superman story where he was a child that was transported to Earth. He's part of the Saiyan race. The Saiyan race are like a warrior race of warriors that I guess take over planets. And I think this part either was sent by accident or was part malfunction or something.
I believe his part malfunction. Yeah.
Right. He got sent to Earth. He was raised by the Ox King. And he was raised by humans on Earth, and not to be Saiyan warrior to take over the planet like he was supposed to, like his Saiyan race wanted him to.
Okay.
He had adventures as a child and as an adult. He ran across Saiyans that came to Earth and was like, dude, why don't you take the Earth over? We're going to fight you, yada, yada, yada. We're going to take it over. The one cool thing about Dragon Ball Z, well, one of many, is that, except for a few villains here and there, Goku didn't kill a lot of his villains, but mostly Vegeta. Because Vegeta wanted to take Goku out with a passion, still kind of does.
So what's the relationship of Vegeta and Goku?
His ultimate rival and almost his best friend.
Yeah. That's how I look at it. Vegeta is a G, you know what I mean? He's a G. But he's a man of his word, you know what I mean? And he stand on business. Yeah. He stand on business. Yeah. Vegeta stand on business.
Now get this, well, I was reading stuff online. A lot of manga artists and producers, especially people in video games and other art forms, were very influenced by Akira Toriyama. So speaking of Vegeta, they say, I have to make sure it's true or not, I think it is, that Kazuya was kind of patterned off Vegeta from Tekken. Kazuya from Tekken.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see the similarity. You really think about it, you see the similarities. Especially his hair with that angular hair. Yeah.
Okay, well, so the dynamics of these two is dope, you know what I mean? Is definitely the brother syndrome. That's how I look at it, like the brothers, you know what I mean? Like, y'all gonna fight, like, they be in a fight fighting each other. Like, they fight somebody, they over here fighting each other, like, motherfucker swing. Like, oh shit, wait a minute. We're the enemies, y'all supposed to be fighting us.
But here's the cool thing. I think both characters want to bring the best out of each other.
And that's the cool thing. And that's why I say it's the brotherhood thing about it, because it's competitive. It's like Ken and Raul a little bit, you know what I mean? It's like, we gonna box it out, but I want you to be the best, and I want you to be the best against your opponent, even if it's me. You know what I mean? So, I always love that. Dragon Ball, man, so many characters on here, from Piccolo, Frieza, Broly, Gohan,
Forces and Cell.
Oh my goodness, man. Yeah, and these fights will be like 4 or 5 episodes. Maybe just swinging on one episode and just like, all right, is it over yet? Now, what's going to happen next? Will Goku win?
Next time on Dragon Ball Z. You're going to find out.
Yeah, so Dragon Ball was a blast, and it got people hooked. It's definitely worthwhile to watch. If you haven't watched it, check out some episodes. There's some fillers. I get yelled at when I throw out Dragon Ball GT and shit. So, but that was actually one of the series that he stopped, and then he came back and did Dragon Ball Super, correct?
Yeah, I think so. I just found to watch all the Super. I saw like the first 3 or 4 episodes.
Okay, but Super is dope.
And Dragon Ball Z is the king of filler.
Oh
So
yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's the king of fillers. So be careful. I asked somebody, which episode should I watch before you just dive in?
It's a good time, regardless.
Yeah.
Pull up the Chrono Trigger opening.
Okay.
You'll see Akira Toriyama's art in that.
Okay.
Another cool thing, based off, some of the stuff that I already knew, but like the way Corey explained it, it's like Dragon Ball is almost kind of like, or Dragon Ball Z, I should say, is almost kind of like a pseudo lighthearted rendition of what Invincible is.
Okay.
If you really think about it.
Yeah.
Because with the whole taking over the Earth type thing or whatever.
Get into it,
And then, except that, Goku just wants to be strong, fight, but then, have a good time with his friends and family. Whereas somebody like Omni-Man, he like, gotta populate, take over, I gotta kill more folks if I have to.
Goku an asshole though. Is he a good father? Third one?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I like the whole dynamic with Vegeta and Goku. They, like I said, they bring out the best in both of each other. Goku tries to give Vegeta to like really, bring out the best of him and just not just fighting, but in life.
Right.
So Vegeta's really angry. He's going to be the best. It's like, but dude, there's other values with you besides being a good fighter. I mean, the Prince of All Saiyans is being an asshole. You have a family. You have children. There's other stuff that you can do beyond just being a good warrior and beating me.
Right.
Whether you want to admit it or not. Now, I think Vegeta has respect for Goku, whether he admits it or not. And I think deep down he really does.
Vegeta? Yeah, absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely. And like you said, he want to see him be his best.
Yeah.
So that's always going to be the competitive struggle between those two. So this is Chrono Trigger that we're looking at right here. I actually remember some of this.
Yeah.
Watching some of this on here. And also he got something new coming out, Sandland series that should be dropping too.
I saw the premiere, I saw some of them showing some of the stuff for it last year at Comic Con last year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
At the San Diego?
Yep.
How was it?
I didn't get a chance to watch it, but I saw the booth they had for it and all the scenes and stuff for it. Was pretty interesting.
Okay.
I didn't get a chance to check it out.
Okay.
But to get into that, I'm glad you mentioned San Diego. Going to Comic Con really showed me the international appeal a lot of things have. That's why I say Dragon Ball Z has a large international appeal with fans around the world from every different region, from the Middle East, North America, South America, literally all over, not just Japan, America. It's a very large fan base around the world. A lot of people love Dragon Ball Z.
It's one of those waves that definitely hit and clicked with a lot of folks.
Yeah.
From old to new,
Yep.
Lovable characters, relatable stories about family, like we said, brotherhood, a lot of little relatable things that you could get into with that. And it's a little bit different than Superman and stuff. Well, it's Japanese. I wouldn't expect the same American tropes from there, but it is a very good, relatable story that actually worked. And Akira would definitely go down in the legends for doing that. And once Sandland hits and everything, we'll go ahead and do a review about that.
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah, so any last words or rest in peace, Goku?
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Akira Toriyama.
Yes, sir.
Rest in peace. Thanks for the memories, and make sure your legacy lives on.
Word up. All right. So that was cool, man. Let's get into it. So people talking shit, man. What the hell?
We're not talking.
They're talking shit.
We're talking
about
this
Man.
damn it, dude.
So what's up? What they talk? What we talking?
Well, we ain't gonna necessarily say all kinds of people, but one certain particular person in the way, Mr. Zack Snyder.
Talking about you, Zach.
So he feels that Batman is irrelevant if he doesn't kill, which I find, as Cobra Commander said one time on G.I. Joe, a big pile of hot wash.
Big pile of hot wash.
Because it's like, as long as all of us collectively, as well as many others out there watching, know about Batman, we know how much of a badass Batman is. He don't have to necessarily go that route of killing. I mean, if you want killing that bad, turn to the Grim Knight, turn to Azrael, or as Sean had mentioned the other day, turn to Frank Castle. You want killing in your characters that badly, there you go.
What you got, sir?
I believe that Zach is a talented director, but I think he does not understand. Well, it depends who you talk to. I think he is talented. He has some things here and there to work on. However, I don't think he understands the character very well, and it kind of shows. Batman doesn't kill, and for good reason. And DC have they've talked about this. What if he does kill? It'd be a point of no return.
Right.
And all of which I find to be ironic. In some of these movies, he did kind of actively kill some people. Batman Returns, he blew that dude up in the sewer. Batman Begins, he didn't say Ra's al Ghul. He's like, hey, you on this train, you got a problem. I'm out. I'm not gonna say
you.
But jokes aside, I just don't think that makes. I think that doesn't help the character. That hurts the character. I don't believe he has an understanding how and why that character operates that way. And there's times he's done it, but I think making him kill really just overall just doesn't help the character whatsoever. That's not why we like the character so much.
I agree.
And you want to know the add some context too is I find it crazy that people want to boo-hoo and finger point at somebody like Superman, for example. Like, you're supposed to be the good guy, you're supposed to be the Boy Scout, you ain't supposed to kill. But then when it comes to bats, or especially in the vein of like Zack Snyder, it's like, man, he should kill. He should take lives. He should do this and that. I'm like, that's kind of hypocritical, folks. It's like,
and DC have explored these things before.
Right.
Yeah. So I feel a few ways. I agree with both of you guys. I agree that, first of all, I agree that we need to stop going by these creators who don't read the comic books and understand the lore.
Right.
We need to stop going by these comics, period. Because, I mean, as divisive Batman versus Superman was and Justice League was, it still wasn't a big hit where everyone was on the same page. You know what I mean? Like, you got your likes, you got your dislikes, or whatever. So, me taking you, putting Batman in the light, and you ain't really do a full Batman movie and shit, I mean, it is what it is. I ain't gonna take it too serious. Because, like I said, it just sounds like a creative that doesn't know what he's talking about. Now, when it comes to Batman, you're absolutely right. This motherfucker is crazy. He's crazy. He's literally fucked in the head. Yeah. There's a psychological book of Batman, right? Like a thick psychological book. I saw a chick with it before on the elevator. And I was like, yo, she had a book. It just looked like a college book. And I was like, what is that? And it said the psychological effects of Batman. And I was like, yo, are you okay? I asked her, like, are you okay reading this? Right. And she was like, yeah, but this is deep. It's very heavy. Dang. Batman is crazy. So the threshold is, if he kill, then he will be a serial killer.
Oh, yeah.
This motherfucker will kill everybody, dude. And that's the dynamic even with Joker. Is like, he want to push that motherfucker to the point of when he kill, just to prove that he's crazy. Yeah, we're the same. I'm crazy, you crazy. I know you crazy, because I'm crazy.
Dark Knight just wanted to push his button to say, hey, we're all crazy, and he had to prove him wrong. It was like, no. Everyone,
I'm here for justice. Like, no, you're talking like them.
Like, we're not all messed up like you are, and that was like the point of the Dark Knight.
And that's a strong point, and that's just a point in general of Batman. He has a psychological issue, and if he ever went to that limit, and I think all the villains push him to that limit at certain points. If he went to that limit and killed, then dude, he's no better than the villains that he's fighting. Exactly. And that's a code that you can't break. Yes, he have killed before though.
Well,
we see him kill
in the multiverse.
He was a shooter. Yeah.
Thomas
Wayne didn't play. He was
look how crazy he went.
And that's what I mean. His results was really dark. So you go into a dark place with Batman, and having him kill and just be like cool like that. Nah, it's a psychological thing, and you need to capture that if you take it there, because even Punisher, he has psychological damage. You know what I mean? Like, you just can't kill people and just be hunky-hoary with the rest of your life. Nah, you're going to have to go through pain. You got to go through pressure. You got to go through guilt. You know what I mean? So, I don't think Batman's not a killer. He can't be a killer. And Zack Snyder, read your books.
And
that's why the Fly Nerd
and write better scripts.
And Corey Green, read your books.
Read your books, man, because that's why we here to get shit straight. No, Batman's not a killer. Yeah, this gaslight Batman, Mesco. Whoop, 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 whoop. He's not a killer. He's a detective. He chasing fucking Jack the Ripper and shit, dude. Like, that's a killer.
Right. I'm glad they addressed that in the Batman to show that some of the movies, one thing they didn't do and wanted to do for years Well, address Batman being a detective. He's not just some dude just going around beating up bad guys.
He's a detective.
He is a detective.
And that's what I liked about this latest iteration of the movie.
Yeah.
They just spoiled that detective side more.
Yeah.
And we know you're a little cuckoo bats, but you still alright.
You alright, man. You alright. Because you get the job done and you do it with a code and honor. Hey,
For sure.
hey, he gonna break you up though.
Oh yeah.
Batman will break you up, and I'm out with that ribs, arms,
You
legs.
piss him off.
Yeah.
You piss him off on some garbage. He gonna
break
in
you
the wrong
up.
situation. He will.
Yeah, he'll break you up. So I ain't against that. So, hey, what you want? A broken arm or you want to die? I'll take that. So, nah, man, leave Batman alone. Leave crazy bats alone, man. He's straight, man. So, all right, let's move on. So there's rumors out there, right?
Got more of them Deadpool rumors.
I
hear about
thought Ryan said stop leaking shit, man.
I
God
agree.
damn, we at the end of
But it's the internet. People make up shit too.
Yeah.
Remember
Yeah, right. So what's the news now?
Well, so this one's it's a strong possibility. We got a Game of Thrones actress by the name of Natalia Tona. She is been in the Game of Thrones lore for quite some time. I forgot the name of the character she played, but she was running with the Seam boy, Brad.
Oh, the Brad with the wolves.
Yeah. She was running with him for a hot minute.
Okay.
And she also appeared in the last John Wick as well.
Oh, okay.
And so the word on the street is she is supposed to be portraying Lady Pool.
Lady Pool.
Because, we've got all these Wolverine and Deadpool variants going to run around this movie, even though we only caught a teaser trailer for right now.
Well, yeah, we got a teaser, but there was rumors that Deadpool dog is going to be in the movie. And I'm quite sure if we're going to see versions of Wolverines and stuff, we're going to see versions of Deadpools too.
Yeah,
He's in the
exactly.
TVA.
So Deadpool is a Deadpool variant?
Yeah.
Okay. Like about Gwenpool, I know little about Lady Pool.
And so do you know more about Lady Pool?
I know very little. I just know that she is a variant of Deadpool, and they've actually had some adventures together.
Okay.
So that's just what I know.
I'm cool with that. Because I expect a lot of craziness and variance in this movie anyway.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if we're gonna see Daniel Radcliffe as Patch in the trailer.
A lot of people are speculating that.
Yeah, but in essence, the movie's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to it. Really want to see Hugh Jackman in the suit. I think a lot of people will be happy when that movie drops.
I just want to see. Yeah, I'll just be happy when the movie drops. I just want to see where that go. I want to see it, and I want to see where it's going to take us.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm very geeked about that. Matter of fact, the geekiest thing about this. Well, no, Dune 2 was good, but y'all haven't seen it, so I'll
That's on my list for this coming Thursday.
But if you tune in,
list.
cool. But if you tune in to WFNG Fly Nerd Radio, we do have a Dune special on there where me, Sean, and Ambi actually seen the movie, so we talked about it. And we talked about the Dune lore as well, so you can check us out on Spotify, SouthsideRadio.live, and iHeartRadio, or all your streaming platforms where you can get a podcast. We are there for WFNG Fly Nerd Radio Monday. So, have you guys ever watched Dune?
I was gonna ask you, give me the rundown on Dune, the franchise in general. All I know is like the original movie, and that's kind of it.
The original movie.
Was there like a novel or something?
It was definitely a book. Yeah, it was definitely a book, and that's what got everybody, attention with it. The movie came out in the 80s.
84.
Yeah, very low budget movie, but still a cultural hit. You know what I mean? Because I remember watching it when I was little.
Yeah,
little, like I say, it's in my Riley voice. When I was little, I was watching Dune, and it stuck in my head because certain moments like that villain in there was gross as hell and shit.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? It was nasty. Sting was in the movie.
Sting looking wild red hair.
In the movie. And,
had a young Patrick Stewart up in there.
Patrick Stewart.
Wait, word?
Yeah, he was playing Josh Brolin role.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. So, right. So, you see that, and you remember the effects, like that shield fight look like Roblox and shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Really,
like a beta
effects,
version, like a beta version of what we got in Tron.
Exactly. Exactly. So, but it became a hit. So only a few people knew about it. So when I was growing up, when I ran across people and they talked about Dune, I always thought they was super special. So I got them Fly Nerd certified before Fly Nerd existed, because I was like, yo, I gotta kick with you because you on some shit.
No one else about Tron but being my cousin.
But see, that's another one though. That Tron, when people mentioned Tron, it was a certain wavelength too, because no one was really. That was weird. You know what I mean? It was a really obscure. These obscure movies kind of stick to you. Oh, yeah. Like V, you know what I mean? Like, people talk about V, it's something special about that. Or the anime X-Men, you know what I mean? Like, there's certain little shits that people will talk about that get you going. So, Dune was definitely a hit, and then Star Wars hit, and that kind of, became more commercialized, you know what I mean? But, they took some stuff from Dune, you know what I mean?
Like a lot of, really?
Well, when it comes to, leadership and the whole fable, family, and honor and stuff like that. And, just some of the skill sets is a little bit different. They had the lightsabers and shit. They had the shields. They had the lightsabers. So, it was a little mix and match. But definitely Star Wars was more commercial success. Yeah. So then we fast forward now. People still read the books. People still kept this story to their heart, just like anything else. So when the movie hit, it became... Some people got into it. I ain't gonna say I loved it, and some of the nerds really loved it, but some people, was on the fence about it because they didn't know. And then you go back to that movie, it's not really a watch. It's like, yo, man, what the fuck we watching, fam? So,
if memory serves correct, I know Sci-Fi tried to do a Dune miniseries or some sort.
They did, and that flopped.
Really? Yeah, and that featured James McAvoy before he blew up.
Exactly. Yeah.
I had no idea.
So you got the little pseudo X-Men connection in there with the Dune series.
Professor X's with the mind. Get that spice. So Dune is a little bit more deeper though. It's deal with a lot of politics, spice. Actually it deals with a lot of neo-tech, but it's after. You know what I mean? It's like they had a war with AI, and they managed to put AI out their lives moving forward. You know what I mean? So we're in the future, but no AI is allowed here in this world, and they could time travel. They could travel through space, but they could do it through spice. Spice is like this natural element on this planet. Yeah, it's like some high, smoke the shit, you know what I mean? And you could travel through space, y'all. You know where we going, get that spice, y'all. So that's become a resource that, these powers want, you know what I mean? So they go to this planet Dune, that's this pretty much dust planet, sand planet rather, that's covered with sandworms and shit. And they try to get spice, but there's people that was on the planet that was killed. Same old story, that was destroyed and shit. Different factions and different groups is trying to come and take in their resources. So here come Atreides. That's Paul. He's the guy from there, and he's pretty much the Messiah. Now that's something I don't like, the whole white Messiah thing. It's something I don't dig, but that's his position. And, it becomes a thing about belief and politics. And it's two things that really is weird mixing, So you have people that believe in you. You are the one. It's like the Neo thing. And it was like, yeah, you're the one. And he's
kind of like some real life shit.
Yeah, real life shit. You the shit, Kaz. Thanks. But some things was proven wrong. You know what I mean? Is everything isn't always concrete, and that's kind of like where it takes in Dune 2 of, who is this guy? What kind of power and where are we going with this? And the whole thing flips because you think he's this guy, and then it turns to this other situation and all these other people involved. Like Josh Brolin is brilliant when he come back in Dune 2 because Paul is chilling with the peeps, with the sand people and shit. Then Josh Brolin come back like, nigga, what you doing? What you doing? Get your ass up, man. We got a war to win, dude. Like, what the fuck you you want? And everything flipped. And I love Josh Brolin for that. He's one of my favorite actors. And that role was just so fucking, it hit it. It just just like the chisel and everything cracked. And yeah, it's really dope. And I like it because I feel like it's an adult Star Wars. You know, we've seen so much Star Wars content here and there, but this is adult. You know what I mean? Bloody, it's gonna be murderous. You got the villain eating children and shit. You know what I mean? You hear the kids screaming in the background. You know, it's really dark and gritty. The cinematography alone is great. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can tell
Denise is brilliant.
Yeah, I can tell by those trailers how brilliant it was. Because like the scene you had showed like maybe a couple weeks back where I think it was the actor Austin Butler and they were doing like the gladiatorial combat. Yeah. How it looked like so clean, like it was like straight black and white, but it wasn't.
Yeah, and that's one of the scenes that blew my mind. I was like, whoa, what are we doing here? Because it looked like it was whole black and white. But was it really? It wasn't. And I was like, oh shit, yeah. I was like, oh shit, this is so slick. But it was the alien race, you know what I mean? And they are so contrasted. Their color is so like off. It's like super off-white. You know what I mean? So if you put them in a situation in the black contrast, yeah, you could really work it. So the genius with the cinematography, you get landscape shots, great sand scenes, sandworms. You see these big epic like moments happening and stuff, crowd shots, and just drama, man. It's really good sci-fi drama. And this is what we need, man. I like it a lot. You know, average moviegoer may get into it, may not. It may be too thick for them, you know what I mean? Because this definitely make you
like
thick.
that back in the day.
Yeah.
A lot of sci-fi movies and shows kind of grabbed people, some of them didn't. I'm glad you mentioned the V. Actually, I loved the V as a kid. I really want to rewatch it again as an adult now.
I do too. I think we should do that sometime. Do a little screening.
Yeah, so I still trip about the whole situation where this alien race come to the Earth and say, hey, we need help with you guys. We need the water. No, we need we're his friends. Blah 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 blah. And all the political intrigue. But on the down, they're taking our water and taking our resources and trying to kill us.
Yeah,
and some folks don't want to believe it.
Yeah, and basically that's the politics. You know what I mean? It's like, are you here for the people, or are you really here for the business? You stand on business or what?
Right.
And that's basically what we get here. And it's a great story. I like it. It's just, if you like epic stories, epic cast, you know, it's really good. It really serves.
I forgot Batista's in there.
Yeah, Batista in there.
See,
his drama in there. Ooh, yeah. Cause dude right there, skills. What's his name? Bill.
The actor is Austin Butler, but I forgot his character.
Okay, yeah. But that's Austin Butler.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. He definitely did his job. Everyone did their job in here.
And see, that's the beauty I like of every movies like this, when you put together a solid cast. Because even when I watched the first half, just the solid cast on that half was just amazing. And then the half, like, you know, OG hitters like Christopher Walken getting involved.
Yeah, right. You see him in there, like, shit.
That's why I'm anticipating part 2.
And his role serious too. He ain't no joke in there. So, yeah, it's politics, man. It's like Game of Thrones. It's like Game of Thrones meets Star Wars. Sci-fi, some old original stuff in there, and the cinematography is great. Right. Everyone did their job, you know. They took the shit serious. Like, dude, oh man, he's so hilarious. It's Richard. He's the one. he was already on the ball. You're on the chosen one. It don't matter what he did. If he did something wrong, he's still the one, man. It's like, it was hilarious.
Yeah, Harvey Bardem always killed me in roles.
Yeah,
he just got that vibrant energy with his performances.
That's dope. Yeah, these scenes was dope. That shit.
That reminds me, another big movie dropping this month also.
What?
Ghostbusters: Frozen Empire.
Okay. That's this month?
Yes.
Okay. A lot of things dropping this month, man.
Oh yeah, we got that. We got Invincible.
Yeah.
X-Men '97.
Yeah, X-Men. Yeah. We got a few things dropping. So, yeah, this should be the start of the train, and then, you know, people have more content to talk about. Because I see you little podcasters out there. You guys is drying up. Hopefully the season will kick in. You guys have something to talk about. But yeah, I can't wait for all of this shit to hit. Deadpool, Invincible, Dune. Well, y'all haven't seen Dune. Check it out. We probably won't see Dune until the next few years. But yeah, man. So that's cool. So let's get into... Get your quarters up, man. Put your quarters up, man. Fuck out of here, man. Put your fucking quarters up, man.
My old arcade
Going to arcade mode, man. Yeah, arcade days, man. So let's get into it. What you want to talk about first?
The big one. Get about Final Fantasy.
Let's go. All right.
Shit.
Matter of fact, I want to hear what your experience was so far in the game. We both played it so far. You got ahead of me because you played a week before I did. I'm like the first 5 hours in. So without really any real spoilers, I want to know what your thoughts are.
My thoughts for Final Fantasy Rebirth, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth that just recently dropped. I love it. One of the things, it's probably one of my favorite games right now. I forgot how much I really like this game. As far as video games is concerned, this is a dope game because it gets you back into gaming. I know I'm saying gaming a lot, but there's a sense of real authenticity when I say that. There's been a lot of games that dropped from the year to now that I played and I haven't been fully satisfied with. You know what I mean? It's been some things that I played that I've been cool with, and it's been alright. You know, like Spider-Man 2, I'm cool with it, but I'm still like, there's still more to do on that, and I haven't reached that pinnacle of satisfaction with Spider-Man 2.
Damn.
Yeah, this shit wow. Yeah,
Okay.
Shit, wow.
I'll get on that in a minute.
Yeah, so basically, if y'all don't know, Final Fantasy VII is an RPG game. They did it, this came out what year?
The original game came out in 1997.
1997, so this was like on the PlayStation?
Yeah, on the PlayStation 1.
And this came out in 4 discs?
3
disc game. So yeah, I was intimidated with these games. I didn't play that shit back then. And plus, I didn't like the gameplay of it. You know, the command hit and wait for them. I'm more of a live. Yeah, I'm kind of a swinger. So not that way, but pause, I guess. But you know, when I played the first version of this, the remake, I played the demo, and dude, it was the live action shit, and I was like, yo, okay, Cloud, this how you get down in real life? What's up, nigga? So I rolled with it, and then I started playing it and getting into the Final Fantasy lore, and it's pretty good. It's pretty entertaining and stuff, and it kind of stick to your ribs when you play this. I can see why people proclaim this as some of the best video games that they ever played back in '97. I was like, you must be out your mind. I'm not playing that shit. But but the story is good. The cutscenes are great. You know, it's a great story that you get into. You can love your characters and stuff like that. So when I got into the Rebirth, I did play the demo and got into Sephiroth and all that shit, and that was my first time introduced to the character. He's been on like Nintendo Switch, you know, them little fighting games on Nintendo and shit.
He was also in Kingdom Hearts.
In Kingdom Hearts, yeah. So he was in those games, but you get to see his story here, and that's when I got into it. And yeah, I love it. And Sephiroth a beast. I played with that motherfucker.
Yeah,
he a beast. So he a beast. These enemies gotta be a beast because man, he wipe you out with no problem. So it's dope. I really like Final Fantasy VII in particular. I haven't played the other ones and got into it, but I really like this game. The gameplay, you can swing live action, then you can command your team to attack. Is one of the brilliant things in the world, man. Because I'm swinging at you, boom. You can move to your tag partner and have them going and get them other commands, and then you could get a beast to come and help you.
Summons, yeah.
They can do team up attacks. They got solo attacks. And yeah, they got spells and shit too. So once you put all this shit together and then you put the combination of material, equipment with their weapons and level up, you got a squad. You got a squad, dude. You got a squad that's gonna hurt. And this shit is so fun to play, man. So that's why I say it's about the gaming, because all of those elements. You putting your pieces together. You putting your characters together. You putting your team together. And when you play, it's strategy. You're just not going out swinging all crazy.
Like I've been telling you, yes.
Yeah, you gotta know what to use. If this monster is with fire, more than likely you gotta use wind or lightning or ice or whatever to kind of stagger them. You know what I mean? Then once you stagger them, then you can come in and hit them with the all you can get.
Oh, now I'm gonna give you a pro tip. I believe this is probably still working Rebirth, still working Remake. When you fight undead enemies or ghosts, sock one of the Phoenix down.
Really?
Yep. Out of there. One hit a quitter.
Okay. So yeah, there's different characters in different roles. Cloud, of course, he's a attacker. There's Tifa, that's my girl. She all hands. She got them hands. There's Eris, that's my girl too. She spells and she a healer. But if you level her up, shoot, man, she untouchable and she'll fade you all by standing in one spot. Like she a beast. And Barrett is a beast too. Black dude on there with the gun. He keep a gun on him. Like Barrett, I keep the gun on him.
You don't need that thing.
I keep the hammer. He is the hammer. So he got an automatic fully on his arm, and he could get busy. So it's dope. It's dope. What do you feel about it? I've been talking a lot.
I'm glad you really enjoyed the game. This is what I wanted to see. I'm a Final Fantasy OG. I've been playing since Final Fantasy 2.
Okay.
I love Final Fantasy 7. And I played most of the games. The only game I have not played in the franchise so far, I did not get a chance to play Crisis Core. Crisis Core is a prequel that tells the story about Zack.
Oh. So who's Zack? I don't know these
people. Without Zack is a big spoiler for the FF7 story dealing with Cloud.
Okay.
Pretty much Cloud got that sword from Zack. You learn how Zack became a soldier and why he got that sword in the first place.
Okay.
That's kind of the cliff notes I can kind of give you without spoiling anything. Story and character are very important into these games, especially FF7. They have a lot of beloved characters. Even playing Rebirth, and I knew it was going to happen. I knew how everything went down. I still felt something watching that flashback with Sephiroth and his fall from grace. Because it made it really sadder than what it really is. Because I forgot, like we had a conversation before we started the podcast. In the world, even in the original game, Sephiroth was looked at as a hero.
Right.
He was like a big, almost national hero that helped this town, helped them with their problem. And you see his fall from grace. And him and Cloud were really cool. Even Barrett says, like, damn, dude, you talking like Sephiroth was like a stand-up guy. He's like, well, he actually really was.
He was for the community. He was a G.
He was a stand-up dude. He was kind of a laid-back kind of guy, and you see his fall from grace.
But he didn't know his past.
Right, he didn't know his past. We learned out where his past came from and how he came about. It made him snap, and it really hit you. They did a good job really showing you in the Nibelheim flashback how everyone looked up to him and how the world was perceiving him. That's what makes it heartbreaking. He becomes this this most scariest being on the planet, and the most wanted man on the planet that they want dead, and for a good reason why, and why he wants to destroy the planet. That's what makes it even more scary. But it's really sad his fall from grace happens.
Yeah, it's a tragic story, and that's just one of the things. This story was out since '97. And people been talking about this shit. And I always put it to the side, but once you get engaged into it, I'm like, man, now I see why. Because all these heartstrings pulling here, you playing this, you get into this character, you get into that. Some people die, you know what I mean?
Yeah, characters don't make it. Like, you can't, like, in these FF games, do not get too attached to some characters.
Don't get too attached, because you might lose a friend.
Yeah, even NPCs, they die.
Yeah.
Even Final Fantasy 2, characters died.
Yeah.
And this stuff was like, it affects people and it affects people in the world. The cool thing about the remake games, you get to really see how everything that's going on with the party and Shinra and whatnot, how it affects people in the world. Because when I played the first remake, it's even on my archive, my stream on YouTube, when you blow up the first reactor, I felt kind of bad. It's like, damn, we're kind of eco-terrorists. We kind of blew some shit up, and it really hurt a lot of people.
Yeah.
Although Shinra pulled a fast one by making this reactor blow up bigger than what's supposed to be. It hurt a lot of people. They just want to blame it on Avalanche and blame it on Wu-Tai, how bogus they were.
And that's a lot of low-key stuff that be going on in the game of the politics and how war and all this is still going to happen in this world. And I was recently playing it last night and was hearing it was like a newscast.
Yeah. And
you be hearing all this drama like, damn, they did all this shit, they bogus as hell, and you still running but it's still fun, you know. So like I said, this game has so many layers to it, and as far as video gaming is concerned, it's really dope. You know, it's not a monotony. It's not a monotonous thing where you're playing and you're grinding and you just feel just bored, sleepy and shit. You want to cut it off for stick. Nah, it's very interesting. You want to level up. You want to play as good as you can. And then you got to think and strategize against some of these. Even a regular wolf or somebody.
You can't take any enemy lightly.
You can't take it lightly because you might catch an head hole like, oh shit,
or you get turned to a frog, or you may
I hate that. I hate those frogs.
Or
what's the best used
Maiden's Kiss.
Maiden's Kiss.
It's an item that turns you back to human called Maiden's Kiss.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. If you find that item and get it, stop.
You can't make it. You can't.
They got a whole lot of new shit now. Like now they got this new item transmuter thing. That's totally new. I'm like, wait, what is this?
That's new.
That's new. It's a lot of new stuff in this game. Okay. So that's new. Okay. The new team attacks is very new. Now back in the day, yes, I'm going to get on that. That's why I said I'll get on that later. That later is now. Okay. So, to me, in my opinion, the second greatest Super Nintendo game, in my opinion, is Chrono Trigger.
Okay, wow.
Chrono Trigger is a dope game, one of the dopest games for SNES, something that Square made. And it deals with time travel and those characters. Mm-hmm. And a lot of Final Fantasy similarities. So they have their attacks and their magic and whatnot for each character. That's the first game to have team text. So as you progress through the game and play characters and get XP, and certain characters are together in the squad, over time you start learning, you can even put up on YouTube, the dual text between certain characters, like the Frog and Chrono. They have something called, I think, it's called Slash Slurp, something like that. You can learn different team attacks, dual attacks, and triple attacks between team members. That was in that game first. Looks like they brought that to Final Fantasy. Now I'm kind of really excited. So I feel like the possibilities are endless. So now we have new, because in the other Final Fantasy games, people have their own stuff they could do, and that was it. They never had any team attacks. That's something brand new to the franchise that they have. And for FF7, even better. Now I'm curious to see what kind of team attacks they can do with each other. Like with Tifa and Cloud and Barret and Red 13, or Tifa and Aerith, what kind of stuff they can come up with. The best you get characters like Vincent together, or even, although I hate Kate Sith.
Wait, you're going to names and you're saying shit that people don't know what you're talking about. Explain who these people are.
I'm about to say Vincent. Chrono Trigger, the game we talked about. The right one we showed you earlier with
Toriyama. You're saying names and all this stuff. I never played the game, so I don't know what you're talking about.
That's Chrono, the main character. There's a frog guy.
Okay.
That frog guy and that Chrono, over time, get a team tech together. Okay. Other characters in the game get stuff too. So the more you play, those characters together in a squad, over time, you guys will learn team text together.
Okay, gotcha.
So some will be dual text, some will be triple text, meaning the entire team, all three, because you fight in threes. The entire team will do a full attack, or two characters do a full attack.
Okay.
That's something that franchise started. That's now in Final Fantasy VII.
And this is not the same company that made also the Square Enix?
Square Enix, yes.
So why didn't they just put it in there?
They just didn't do that. They just did different things. This is something new to this game they did for the first time. They did it now in Final Fantasy recently. I never even thought they'd even do that.
It's played the same way as Final Fantasy, correct?
Yes and no.
Yes and no. Okay. I mean, it's an RPG.
It's an RPG. It's turn-based, but it's more almost like Zelda turn-based, where you walk around the world, you see the enemy, bang, there's a fight on the fly. In their old FF games, you walk around the world, random battle pops up.
Yeah. Okay.
Where here you can see the enemies pop up and you fight. In OGFL, they just pop up randomly. Okay. Even FF7, you're walking around, boom, a fight pops up.
Okay. All right. So Nah, like I said, man, some people will be wondering why these games and stuff is popular and why everyone's talking about them because they have lore and history and they have people been playing since the '90s, man. You know what I mean? And yeah, this shit is dope. You know, I wish they do a Chrono Trigger remake since
that's what fans are asking for.
Yeah, since we gotta give it up to Akira. Because Akira behind all this shit. Akira done it again.
Now, I'll tell you, Chrono Trigger may have the best music next to Final Fantasy. The music is awesome for Chrono Trigger.
Even better than Final Fantasy?
On par, if not better. Mm-hmm. Even for an SNES game. I'd rather you play it, experience it, than look it up and listen to it. Because you hear it in context, it's great. And mind you, this is on a 16-bit console. Mm-hmm. Then the music is phenomenal. I kind of believe... Once they finish remake, they may break down and do a Chrono Trigger remake. I don't know if they'll do that or not, but I wouldn't put it past them. They probably should. Fans have been asking for it for a while. I didn't care for Chrono Cross on PlayStation. I didn't care for it. I really want a remake of this.
Okay. All right. So yeah. That's that. Final Fantasy. So if y'all haven't got it, go and get Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Get it at your video game local stores, GameStop, if you still go there, or you could buy it off the damn system.
That reminds me, if you have played Remake and you're going to Rebirth, and I think if you beat the game and got certain stuff, you'll get summons from Remake going into Rebirth.
Yes.
You'll get Leviathan.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
I got it. You get Rama.
Yeah, I got Leviathan. I got a whole squad now. I got the Titan too. Yeah, we deep.
So the Titans back in the game? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love the Titans.
You beat the Titan on the simulation.
Okay.
With what's his
With Chadley.
Yeah, Chad. I'm gonna call it
Chadley was not in the original game.
He wasn't?
No.
Okay, so Chadley. I'll fuck with Chadley. I'm just doing some research. I would like some points in that. Shut the fuck up, man. Just tell me how to beat the motherfucker, man.
Right, he's like a robot, right?
Yeah, I know. That's why it's hilarious. But it's just characters, man. So yeah, Final Fantasy VII. Check that out. So let's get into it. Now, nigga, I've been yelling at your ass about this shit.
Take a number. Who don't yell at me? Who take a number? So again, cups. Get out the system. Cups.
Cup time.
It's cup time, motherfucker. It's time for some cups.
Get out the system.
Where the cups at, man? How long alright, y'all been hearing me yelling about cups. They like, why is he yelling about cups? I'm talking about championship cups, nigga. I'm talking about them big ass championship cups like the fucking hockey players and Kobe. Kobe had the shit, he was sitting down with his little cups and shit. Yeah, man, nigga, we need a cup. We need a championship cup. So Capcom, video game company, years ago, they made Street Fighter. They have a tournament, video game tournament, Street Fighter 6, rather, for the Capcom Cup. And you win $1 million. $1 million! It's $1 million tournament, man. It's like Enter the Dragon and shit. You know what I mean? It's some high stakes. High stakes.
You put up the finals on YouTube.
Yeah, man, and your ass be going to these goddamn tournaments.
Yes, I do go to these tournaments.
And you
I be what?
You be kung fu, man. You just be watching this shit. You David Carradine, man. You just be watching this shit. You need to be Jet Li. You need to be in that shit.
Wong Fei Hung.
Yeah, man.
Well, I plan to come Combo Breaker, but sadly, Combo Breaker will not be in the new tour because the new tour for 2024 starts in June.
Starts in June.
There'll be another $1 million in the line for Capcom Cup for that new 2024 season.
Man, that's crazy.
All right, we'll get the contingency plan together and sneak up in there.
Yeah, man. Y'all sneak up in it. You gotta get in it.
You want me to play it and get in it? It's extremely hard. Yeah.
Why? Why is it tough, man?
Well, again, you have to win majors. You have to qualify for it. You don't just walk in. You have to qualify for it. You have to win a major. You have to win like an Evo or a Combo Breaker or a CEO. I don't know if the new system was like the old system was points. This is about representation. Even still, you got to win multiple events or so to qualify to be into Capcom Cup. You have to represent your region.
So this goes.
Country.
All right.
So like the top guy here didn't even make it to Capcom Cup. Punk, he got eliminated. And
Punk who?
Punk the guy. Remember that guy?
Yeah.
He got eliminated in last chance qualifiers and went second place. Probably next took him out.
What about Menard? He didn't make it?
Menard, he made it, but he lost. He made it to, I think, the top 12 or top 32.
Oh, okay.
So this year, a Taiwanese player won.
See, I know these niggas. I know. I'm watching y'all niggas. I'm watching all y'all niggas. Let's see who winning. Menard like playing with Blanca.
Yeah.
I call him Menard because I know the damn hardware store. That's
Menard.
He must have worked there. So.
No, he's not even from America.
Oh.
No, he's from Mexico. He's in Mexico or he's in somewhere further South America. Oh, no, Dominican Republic.
Ain't shopping at Menard.
Yeah, he actually had a hard time even qualifying for Capcom Cup. But
why?
Because I think it's something to do with they changed the rules and he didn't get into qualify one way. He got to qualify another way. I look up the details again.
All right, man.
But,
so you're not good enough. You don't think you're good enough regionally? You don't think you could beat a region of people?
At the moment, no. I'm not even best in Chicago. And Chicago's a lot of competition. I can try, but it's a lot of good people. Mena did win 2 Capcom Cups. He's a 2-time Capcom Cup winner.
Okay, that's good though.
So I'm not terribly sad that he lost. But he's still a really good guy. I'm not against him or whatnot. But he's won 2 of them. This is a brand new game, so I hope he does well. Maybe things will go his way next year. But winning Capcom Cup is no slouch.
So who won Capcom Cup?
I remember the guy. He has a Taiwanese name. It's not Dune or something else. It's a short name. You look up the finals again. I know he's from Taiwan. I think Taiwan player, and he fights like a guy from I think Hong Kong. In the finals, he came back and took his 6th straight with jury.
How much time do you need to play in order to be like certified for this? Like how much hours you got to put into?
You have to put a lot of hours in. I would say you don't focus on Capcom Cup. You focus on your major that you're playing for. So the next big major is Combo Breaker. You focus on that. Even that takes like a lot of time and effort. So
what's the difference? What's the difference?
You have to qualify to get in Capcom Cup. So you already got to try to be
the what's your qualifying?
So you got to be the best. Let's say the best dude in Chicago. You got to be the guys in LA or in New York or whatever other regions you're playing against. In the Combo Breaker is national. Has some international players. You got to win that event. In that event, let's say if you qualify to probably get into Capcom Cup, play with other good people from around the world.
So when you say you got to train for Combo Breaker versus Capcom Cup, what specifically things are you training for from Capcom Cup difference than the other thing you was talking about?
Because how can I put this? Because it's like winning the Super Bowl to play Super Bowl 10,000. So you know how hard it is to win the Super Bowl, right? You got to get there. You got that one shot to win.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's getting Super Bowl, winning, preparing to play Super Bowl 10,000.
Okay.
To even get the biggest one.
Okay, so I see what you're saying. Just focus on what you're doing right here.
Yeah.
Make sure you win it and secure your spot.
Secure your spot. Now here's the even harder thing. Different regions play with different characters, different ways, and different stuff. And it's a lot of things in the games you got to keep up with. A lot of matchups you got to learn, a lot of training, a lot of practice. That's why I made a joke of like about 10 years younger, I could probably do it because of the time dump. What's different now than was back in the day? Well, one, there's a lot of money on the line, is one. 2, back in the day when the games came out, when Street Fighter 3 came out, or Street Fighter 2, Marvel vs. Capcom, the game dropped. The game was what it was, and that was it. There was no real change. The only change that were probably made were in the arcade version. Whatever bugs and whether they found a problem, they fixed them, they came to console, you got the game, and that's it. Right. Now when a fighting game drops, they may make changes or updates to the game to either fix bugs, make balance changes. Characters may be one way overpowered one way in one version of the game. Yeah. Later on, they may tone things down to even things out. So the character may not be the same when it's dropped day 1 compared to day 239. Where back in the old days, when the game came out, it was what it was.
So, all right. So, where do you stand at in tournaments? Like, are you planning to enter some of these things? Are you going to get your ranking up? Are you eventually going to bring some cups, motherfucker? We doing all this talking.
All I can say, I can try to bring the cups. I cannot guarantee
we need some fly nerd cups. Well, I'm going to have to get started.
I think my better than Virtua Fighter. Virtua Fighter, I always made out of pools for Virtua Fighter. I've never done that in Street Fighter.
Really?
I've gotten farther in VF than
yeah.
Street Fighter.
Really?
Yeah.
So that's your strongest game so far?
Right. So I took 17th place last year at Combo Breaker in Virtua Fighter.
Okay.
I didn't compete in Street Fighter last year, but I will compete this year in Street Fighter and VF. I may be crazy and do Tekken 8 and one other game.
So, do you like Tekken over Virtua Fighter?
I kind of like them equally.
Because it is kind of the same style.
Actually, they're vastly different. Virtua Fighter and Street Fighter are vastly different. Tekken is easier to get into and slightly harder to master because Tekken can be real crazy and volatile. Virtua Fighter is a very fun game, but very technical. Like the most technical fighter game that you can play.
It's still volatile.
Huh?
Still is volatile.
No, it's not like Tekken is. Tekken get real crazy. Like, look up footage of Akuma in Tekken 7. I've seen matches.
Akuma don't belong on Tekken. Nah, I don't want to see that.
Agree,
no, that's why I didn't agree with that. He don't
show you
belong
how
on
Tekken as a game as an engine.
He's he's Akuma, nigga. He gonna fuck you up wherever platform. Watch.
Right, but I'm getting at, he's ridiculous in Tekken 7 because he does so much damage so quick.
He's Akuma, yeah,
he doesn't do
dude.
that kind of damage in Street Fighter.
Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't. In Street Fighter, he doesn't do that kind of damage. No, he does.
He a beast.
Nothing like that.
I know it's one of them games he disappear and grab your ass and the screen flicker and your ass laid out. He's standing over you. Boom, what?
Right, that's the Raging Demon. I can train you.
Boom, what?
The Raging Demon, you can actually get around.
But nah, Akuma's supposed to be ultra strong and shit.
But right,
he's
he's
the master,
like
you know what I mean?
strong for no reason.
Yeah.
Like where it's like unbearable. It's like, why are you this ridiculous?
Okay.
And mind you, Tekken, no one could have fireballs in Tekken. Yeah.
I know, that's Akuma. That's what I was saying. He don't belong on that game.
I agree.
That's fucking Akuma. And I found the weirdest crossover ever.
It's real crazy in the game. You can get real volatile real fast. I saw a guy in tournament beat a guy in a round with 3 Phoenix Masters with Paul Phoenix on counter hit.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that.
That's insane.
Yeah, that's nuts. That's nuts. I can see that. So
VF has a little bit of it, but Tekken is a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot over the top with that. I can see that. Then I can see your point on that. Then. Yeah. All right. Well, that's cool. So, all right, man. Well, I need some cups, man. This shit is unacceptable, man. I need some fucking cups.
Get the hyperbolic chamber. Let's go.
Yeah, man. Fuck out of here. Bring some cups home, man. So, yeah.
I'm going to a tournament today. I don't want to look at. I'm going to compete. I'm going to the tournament.
This shit almost uppercut.
I got you the podcast, don't I?
Huh?
I got you the podcast today, don't I?
Yeah, but... All right. So it's going on at the same time?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Mr. Green.
There we go.
What else, man? All right, let's fuck this shit, man. Let's get to the top of the Turnbuckle news, man. Let's go ahead. Let's talk about this.
Funny you mentioned that.
What's up?
John Cena's now in Mortal Kombat 1 as a Peacemaker.
Yeah, he is, right? Yeah, he is in that shit. So, you've been making his moves, man. Yeah. You've been making his moves. So, let's go ahead. This top of the Turnbuckle. This is where we talk about wrestling and sports and that type of entertainment. So let's get into it.
Man, so in the latest episode of SmackDown, Hollywood Rock
on SmackDown,
along with his cousin, Mr. Tribal Chief, and the rest of the Bloodline crew got faced by Cody Rhodes and the walking clown emoji known as Seth Rollins.
Damn.
Walking clown emoji.
So yeah, they faced off. They had their war words. Seth got him a little bit. Referred to Rock as a midlife crisis.
Mr. Midlife crisis.
Wow.
Rock, trying to throw his way around, calling Cody and Seth boys and stuff like that. Called Seth a cross dresser. I'm like,
wow.
Yeah, he was going there.
So, Rock been going tough with this lately. And
another crazy vest?
Yeah,
Migos called. They want their vest back, Rock. Come on, dude. Now he's turned villain. He got all these crazy vests on.
He's Hollywood Rock now.
You ain't lying.
No, but this is a thing that I'm just paying attention to business-wise. Rock made that. You notice The Rock is showing up on wrestling every week.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's Hollywood Rock, but I don't think the Hollywood part is, I can't even feel like he did his business here.
Right.
He made his networking connections.
Mm-hmm.
And, Black Adam was cool, but it didn't turn to the franchise that he thought he wanted to be.
Right.
He had other TV shows that got canceled. The Young Rock show on NBC. It got canceled.
And then, unfortunately, was that XFL or USFL?
Yeah. So that didn't work. So, he linked up with TKO, and he made a deal with them, and he ended up getting his name back, The Rock.
Right.
So he get the full IP. That's him now. You know what I mean? So before he was saying he was Dwayne Johnson and all this stuff, he couldn't say he was The Rock, even on TV interviews. No, because he was owned by WWE. So when he was on like interviews, like say Good Morning America, they couldn't say The Rock at all. He can't do the eyebrow. He can't do smell what I'm cooking and nothing. He couldn't do nothing in the persona. So now since he have ownership, he's making more moves now, if you notice that.
Yeah.
He's saying things like pro wrestling.
Yep.
He's actually going on Instagram as The Rock and doing promos on the Instagram, and he been talking more shit. So he made a deal for the WWE to move on to Netflix next year. The way he's performing on IG, he's cussing, he's saying fuck, shit, he's saying all the words. He about to bring Attitude Era back.
Just might.
If you doing it on Netflix, if you bring the show on Netflix, who gonna say about cussing? Who gonna say anything about blood and violence?
So you're reading all the Netflix and period? It's just on.
I think SmackDown and all the pay-per-views is gonna be on Netflix.
Is that on TV anymore? Then
Yeah, so if this is going to be on Netflix, dude, I think you could take that to that level where you want to take it, sports entertainment, pro wrestling back, and The Rock. He's saying he feel good. He feel great right now. You know what I mean? It's like a new rebirth or something, and he's coming back and wrestling strong. So if it's scripted or not, this is his moves, you know what I mean? And, I'm paying attention to it. I think it's kind of dope. So he's Hollywood Rock. Some wrestling analysts were saying, every time The Rock show up, he goes over, right? It's like, everyone loved The Rock. But I think he found the centerpiece of being the heel. You never see him as a heel, but he's a great performer. He's a great heel, so he's coming back and tapping into that. And I think he's loving that energy, and that energy is revitalizing everything else in the meanwhile. Even changed his interests. It's more like thunder, lightning, and like Black Adam-ish, some people say.
Black Adam.
Then people also notice too on the Titantron or whatever, when he would come out, usually, the Brahma Bull's eyes are blue, but by him being heel, if you notice, the Brahma Bull eyes are red. That's another wild one.
So pretty much, I know I was just talking to business, but pretty much the story is, now him and Roman Reigns is teaming up, which is actually a dope setup too for WrestleMania. It's a 2-day event. So the first day is going to be him, The Rock, Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins and Cody.
What does Seth got on?
I don't know. That's why they call him crossdressers.
Right.
But no disrespect. But look at The Rock, man. He talking, shut up right now, little boy. Shut up, boy. You run your mouth talking, I'm going to do the slapping.
And then The Rock says it's hilarious.
It's hilarious. It's just funny. And when I'm saying when he was going on IG, he was just going off even more. And it's just more hilarious. But he's talking to business too. Like right here, he's saying, I run this shit now. I'm your boss now. I got TKO, nigga. Whatever I say goes. It's like, oh shit, bro, Rock. I want, personally, Rock and Triple H to have a problem moving forward. Like, if this gonna be Hollywood Rock after WrestleMania and shit, he's still gonna be involved. I want him and Triple H to rekindle that old beef they used to have.
Him and Kratos?
And see, I think the cool part with that is they can do that on a personality level as opposed to physicality. Especially with Paul, he's injured? He can't do much because of, his heart condition.
Oh, I never knew.
Oh, yeah. I know.
That was part of the reason why he had stepped away like a couple years back.
Oh, okay. I never knew that.
Yeah, he stepped away from creative for a couple years.
So no more pedigrees for you. Too much.
And that's why I think
it was too many steroids. That nigga was on steroids. Triple H was swole. That nigga was like.
Yeah.
That motherfucker was
if you notice last WrestleMania, he put his boots down in the middle of the ring. He was like, can't do it no more.
Oh, okay. So it's officially.
Yeah, so he's officially retired. But they can also go at it on personality level. It's like, all right, you might be a board, but I'm in creative control.
Yeah.
Plus, I got some stroke too. And they love me a little bit more than they probably would love you.
Yeah.
You might be their hero, but they come to me more than they even came to my father-in-law who ain't here no more. So that type of thing.
So it's kind of interesting. I'm checking out the business and the shit that Rock is doing personally because I think this is a move. It's a business move, man.
Oh yeah.
And he's, sometimes you gotta go back home, and you gotta talk about finishing the story. You know what I mean? Everyone trying to finish their story. It's not only Cody, but Rock. Rock trying to do his shit is full circle. So I just want to see where that business go.
And then that's the beauty of it too, is that, especially with naysayers who want to try to bag on wrestling, talking about it's whack, it's bullshit, it's fake, whatever. There's a line of storytelling that they would never imagine or fathom.
And that's something that I won't even, when people don't understand that and think it's just all trash, it's like, I ain't watching for all that. It's soap opera shit, you know what I mean? It's storytelling, it's great. Some of the storytelling fell off, I would say.
True.
But back in the day, man, they had Booker T and Stone Cold fighting in a supermarket. That shit was hilarious as hell. Like, you see funny shit like that, entertaining stories. It is what it is. You get what you get from it,
Right.
I'm glad back when they had that interview with Bill Maher years ago. I'm glad I saw that video of Roddy Piper took him down a peg, like trying to tell dude about wrestling, how it's not a joke, it's not something that's it's to be taken seriously for good reason.
I dare y'all get in that ring.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't even mean wrestle. You want to act?
Yeah.
I mean, you hit the rope 1-2 times and you tell me how the fuck is that fake? You climb your ass up on that top rope and trying to attempt to jump off that motherfucker. You tell me how fake that shit is. You gotta land a certain way.
Yeah.
You hurt these motherfuckers hurting their back vertebrae, snapping necks, arms, legs.
And your opponent gotta work with you and help and make it look good.
It's a dance. It's a dance.
And it's live.
And it's live. If you mess up and screw up, you can injure yourself or someone else, you know what I mean? So it's not fake. I tell you what's fake. This motherfucking Tyson Vs Paul fight. I want to talk about fucking fake. This is shit I'd rather watch than wrestling shit. This is shit I'd rather watch. What the fuck is this, nigga?
This is a better fight.
Like, what? Are you serious?
Like, sure, guy, sure.
Alright, man. Everybody know this fight is just a cash grab. We're gonna watch it. You know what I mean? Like we always do. Is this the best fight in the world? Is this the best lineup in the world? Hell fucking no, man. So, matter of fact, isn't Jake Paul in WWE, his brother?
Well, here's the word. He's trying to get slowly ushered in because they know he's still boxing or whatever like that, unlike Logan, because Logan's officially retired from boxing.
I mean, Logan Paul, isn't he in WWE?
Yeah. Because he's in WWE full time.
Right.
So they're trying to slowly but surely usher in Jake until he's done with his, boxing.
So he's a real boxer. I heard people say he's a real boxer. So.
I wouldn't recommend fighting Mike Tyson. Like, fuck all that. Let's be real here.
But here's my thing too, though, bro. Especially a lot of y'all who are watching here, if y'all paid attention and looked at Tyson's training videos, this man is 57 years old. Why he lost a damn step?
He's not one. He may even be even stronger or worse. I'm not fighting Mike Tyson. I don't recommend no one fight Mike Tyson in the boxing match. Nobody. Ain't nobody gonna hang with him. We're gonna fuck with Mike Tyson.
Well, the last time we seen,
no one I can think of.
Last time he fought Roy Jones. Wasn't that some celebrity thing he did when he fought
Roy Jones Jr.?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. I believe so.
All right. So since then, Hey man, Mike is a beast, so I won't fuck with Mike.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying.
I won't fuck with Mike. Y'all be playing with fire, man. It's like that white boy try to slap him up on the airplane and shit and felt the hands.
Got his ass for.
I ain't gonna get enough.
Yeah, you don't mess with Mike Tyson. You Mike Tyson alone?
I ain't gonna get enough, man. Will Smith made a song that I think I could beat Mike Tyson.
And he was joking.
He was joking. It was a joke. And this was Mike in his prime. He was joking.
I want to fight Mike at 56 years old.
Nah, I want to fuck no veteran. Veterans punch different, man. Veterans punch different. You 57, man. You look at this guy, man. I ain't on this.
Okay, and see,
Charlie. He Charlie from Street Fighter.
Hey. We would not have no Charlie Nash slander on my watch. Leave Charlie alone. Charlie Nash is
all right, he Ed.
Well, he's Dan. Dan, that's better.
Dan, okay, Dan. Dan funny as hell. But nah, man. Yeah, this is Dan versus Mike Tyson, man. I'm straight on that shit. So now, if this is a real fight, this is what y'all want to see. That's what's happening. This will be on Netflix. And this is a sporting event that will be on Netflix. And I just want to, that's why I'm putting all this together. I want to see how these live sports, because HBO Max have live sports. They have the football, basketball. You know what I mean? So
Amazon Prime also got
Prime. Yeah. So this will be Netflix first venture into live sporting. So they're going to get the fights. That's cool. And TKO is bringing WWE, so all of this is rock money. It's rock money. Cha-ching. Cha-ching. So nah, man, that's dope. I'm gonna watch it if it's on Netflix. I'm gonna check it out. We all check it out live probably. So
for sure.
Yeah, that's that.
Sneaking in. Yeah. So speaking of all this rando stuff about the turnbuckles and such like that, I gave old WWE 2K24 a whirl.
Oh, how was that?
So, how'd that go?
Because I got 2K3, but I didn't give 2K4 yet.
So, if you followed, as of late, the past couple of years with the 2K games of WWE, 2K22 basically brought back the fandom of video game wrestling.
Okay.
Because, like, the previous rendition before that, 2K20, was so bad and abysmal.
It was horrible, dude. The gameplay was horrible.
Too many.
The way that you could pin, there's certain ways that you pin and do submissions and shit. And
just too many flaws.
Yeah, it was so many flaws.
But thankfully, 2K22 picked that back up, and they've been running since. With 2K24, it's the same energy, amped up a little bit more. You got more variety of matches. They got the ambulance match. And for those of you all who are familiar, with how the ambulance matches goes, it's like pretty much an anything goes type match. But the goal is, instead of pinning your opponent, you gotta force your opponent into the back of an ambulance, shut the door.
So.
And then they also got, speaking of our man's him,
casket match.
The casket match is back. So that's back on the scene.
Actually, this is the live exclusive 40 years of WrestleMania. So actually, you go through the story mode of all the greatest matches of WrestleMania throughout the 40 years, from Andre the Giant versus Hulk Hogan until tomorrow, till this year. You know what I mean? You could follow that whole lineage. All the characters will be there. You unlock the characters, of course, doing the stories and stuff like that. And like you said, they upped it with new matches. Of course, you can customize, create your own wrestler character.
Can I make Terrence Howard Stone Cold Steve Austin?
You can make yes, or you can download it. You can find it. People are weird, man.
Hey, man.
You put in a search, you might find something.
And speaking of variety that you have in this game, Muhammad Ali is playable.
Oh, nice.
Muhammad Ali.
Oh, because he showed up on the WrestleMania.
Yep, he was a part of one of the first WrestleManias.
So that means Mr. T should be there?
Possibly, because I haven't unlocked everything just yet, because I'm still going through it. But Muhammad Ali is playable. You get an NWO version of John Cena.
Oh, really? Was that real?
Well, if you follow a couple WrestleManias before that, when John Cena and Bray Wyatt had their match, this was during like the little pandemic era, basically. They had like what they call the Funhouse match, because it was based around Bray Wyatt's persona at the time. And it was basically him playing like just the ultimate mind game on John Cena.
I remember that era.
He was going through various renditions of John Cena, from him in his rookie stage when he first fought Kurt Angle to like when he introduced Dr. Thugonomics to the world. And then there was one portion of the match where he dressed up, he had on his gear, but it was in NWO fashion. And Bray Wyatt would walk out with him, like, you know, doing the whole thing like Hogan would do and stuff like that. He does that on the game. Speaking of Bray Wyatt, you know, rest in peace, Wyndham Rotunda. They've got all renditions of Bray Wyatt playable on the game. They even got some older version of Shawn Michaels, 94 version of Shawn Michaels. This is like back in like maybe New Generation era, where him and Bret Hart used to beef and stuff like that.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah. They got some classic peeps in here too. They got Bruno Sammartino's playable, Ricky Steamboat, Ravishing Rick Rude.
Can you slam Mae Young?
I don't know about that.
But of course, the Stone Colds, Ultimate Warriors, all those guys are still on there.
They got all variations of some of our faves on there, so yeah.
That's dope. So, I got 2K3. I was thinking about 2K4, but after you talking, it made me kind of want to get it. Yeah, it's dope, and it's good that they bring in the sport in the video game back, because that was one thing I did just like enjoy. If you want to play an ultra-violent game, that is one of the things, you know, I just do an extreme match.
Yeah.
Get a bat and go inside your head. Yeah, I'll get a fucking sledgehammer and give you damage.
Ow.
No remorse till I see blood.
And the blood flow on this one is wild.
Oh, for real?
Like,
yeah.
It actually trickles on the ground and everything, and they leave little stains in the ring.
Dope. See, because that was the problem with 2K. They will get bloody, but you never see the blood.
Right.
But now they're showing it. Okay, all right, well, that's a seller. Right. So, man. So, all right. So, top of the turnbuckle. Any other last sports entertainment news before we move forward?
Oh, yes. Happy retirement to the one and only Steve Borden, a.k.a. Sting. Sting had his final match last weekend, and he retired as one half of the World Tag Team Champions of AEW. And, I mean, everybody and their mama showed up, showed love. Flair was backstage. Steamboat was backstage. Lex Luger showed up, was backstage. A lot of people showed up and showed love for Sting. Even WWE mentioned Sting.
Yeah.
During commentary during one of the matches, they're like, hey, congrats, Sting. We appreciate your service in this industry, this, that, and the other. And
Sting is a legend.
Quiet as kept, I mess with Sting way more than I mess with Hogan or Warrior.
I would say, yeah, Sting I rock with overall for legacy and matters. Hulk Hogan and ass. I don't fuck with that dude. But Sting, he always been a good guy. He always been a legend. You know what I mean? Dudes come from the banisters. He'll swing from the ropes down to the ring on your ass.
And his sons came out with him, I think, in his personas too, right?
Yeah, for his entrance.
Yeah.
His two oldest sons.
Might be on YouTube, right?
Yeah, it should be on YouTube. One came out with red and black NWO, dressed up as red and black NWO Sting. The other one came out with the blonde hair, All-American Sting. So yeah, it was a pretty cool moment.
Word. That's dope, man.
What's probably one of your favorite Sting rivalries or matches they had that you remember?
Oh, man. Ric Flair.
Oh, yeah, Flair.
Ric Flair. That's when I seen Ric Flair bloody head to toe.
Yeah.
And it's like, who did that?
Right.
Sting. Oh! Sting happened. Like, oh, shit.
For me, I got two of them. When he first fought Rick Rude back in the early 90s, when Rick Rude came over from WWF to WCW, that rivalry, how that kicked off. And then when Sting was in the championship mode after being the likes of Rick Rude and Lex Luger, the rivalry with him and Big Van Vader, rest in peace, Leon White.
Ooh, Vader.
Him and Vader had hell. Yes, him and Vader had that rivalry, boy.
So they was
right. That was like the ultimate David and Goliath battle.
Yeah, I do remember that. That shit was dope. Man.
Mine was his stint on WWE when he was one of WrestleManias he was on. I remember who was fighting against.
It was Triple H.
Triple H, yeah.
See, I didn't like his WWE run because they did him. Honestly, they did him shit.
Yeah,
that's typical WWE.
But see,
it was too packed though. It was too much going on in WWE, and that's what the problem was. A lot of those wrestlers was coming back trying to make the noise. You getting swept under the rug because you wasn't part of the full program there. So yeah, and they treated them bogus. But what else?
And no, I was just gonna say, like, when it came to his WWE run, to me that was more of a VKM. Be like, hey, this is what happens when you don't play ball. Because back then when he bought WCW, almost everybody and their mama came out except him.
Yeah.
And the main reason why Sting didn't show up along with everybody else because he wasn't feeling the Attitude Era stuff or whatever like that at the time. Because he took personal offense to some of the stuff that was going on. But then when they finally cleaned it up or whatever, but when they finally cleaned it up,
we know now, motherfucker, what's going on?
Right.
Dirty bastard. But anyway.
Yeah. So when they finally cleaned it up, that's when he came through, and of course, VKM doing how he is, he be like, all buddy, cool. But then when it came to him fighting Triple H at WrestleMania, that's when he did that, stuck the knife in the back and, twisted. Be like, made him eat the pin.
Yeah, with the WWE stuff. And a few WCW or AEW stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so so I guess he's going to the Hall. Is he already in the Hall of Fame? Or he's going to be in it soon?
Well, he's already in the Hall of Fame.
Okay. So he retired even though he was in the Hall of Fame? So it's no more wrestling. We'll never see him in the ring no more after that. And you say he retired as a champion?
Yes. One half of the AEW World Tag Team Champions.
That's good. I'm glad.
So what are they going to do with that title?
Well, they vacated the title this past Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
His tag team partner, Darby Allin, they, presented the titles. Well, he presented the titles, and he's like, the best partner that I had. He's no longer wrestling. There's no need for me to have this anymore. So, hook up a tournament, let the best team win, because I know there's plenty of others out there.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's an honorable way to go, man.
For sure.
So, I fuck with that. See, man, wrestling dope, man. So anyway, let's get into some more talk. Fallout. Did y'all see the Fallout trailer? Should we talk about that?
I did not.
I did.
You did?
Yeah,
okay.
we can still peep it though. But this is kind of one of those things where it's like,
have you played the video game before?
I haven't played the game. I've always just read stuff about it, whatever. So I do have familiarity with it.
Yeah.
Same here. I have never played the Fallout stuff.
Okay, so same here. I never played it, but I seen it is a first-person shooter. Mm-hmm. It's about, I guess, the apocalypse, but it's a real classy way of doing it.
Right.
You made dig this pretty well, actually.
Yeah. So I seen the game.
Oh wait, I think I did see this trailer.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Maybe the first version of it. Yeah.
All right. So pretty much it's based off the game, and it's about apocalypse, and it's a real jazzy way of how they putting this together. It's not the typical apocalypto scenario as we go over this shit.
Right.
But it's still set different, just like the Fallout video game, and this is what I see. Similar to the Halo, which MB keep beating over my head that I need to watch.
I gotta stop punking out and watch it because I am a Halo fan. I just haven't sat down and watched it yet.
You never watched not one episode?
Not yet, no.
Okay.
Nam was a big Halo fan.
Right.
But I'll say this to say though, excuse me. The good thing is we get a lot of good/great video game content for films and movies and TV.
So you get to
and
watch
since today is Mario Day, that reminds me. They had announced today from Nintendo the sequel to Mario Bros. Is coming in 2026.
Right. So back to Fallout though. So I just seen it was directed by
Jonathan Nolan.
Yeah, he's the Westworld director. So,
Yep.
Oh, that's the guy that's working on this?
Yeah, that's dope. So so this is coming out when? Ooh, look at that.
I believe next month, if I'm not
Next
mistaken.
month
Resident
Amazon Prime.
Yep.
So it look interesting.
The color scheme is like the game.
color scheme is so much like the game, and that's why I'm saying some of this stuff we're getting better at it. You see this, you seen this, you get a budget.
That's on the game, yeah.
That's on the game. So hopefully that this come out pretty dope. And we're going to check it out and review it. And I'm going to start watching Halo too, because Halo's on the second season. I heard it's pretty good too. A lot of crybabies is tripping about Master Chief taking off his helmet. He don't take off his helmet.
Well, that's the thing. Well, I'm not saying they're right or wrong. That's like the mythos of the character. He looks like the Mandalorian. He never takes off his helmet.
So it's a Mandalorian thing.
Yeah. Like you never see what his face looks like in the game. At least in the first 4 games, you don't see it.
Okay, so if it's like the Mandalorian, I understand that. But still though, what do you expect this man to do? Just keep a mask on his face all day? Even the Mandalorian, I thought that was weird. Like, how y'all eat? What the fuck y'all do? Y'all
their creed is
don't eat in front of people. That's weird.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, as a warrior for the Mandalorian, you can't. It's like their creed. You cannot show your face to people. You have to keep the helmet on. Just in the Halo, the difference is the way the game is structured in the story. You just never see his face. You take his helmet off, but you just never see his face. I think the thing is that they're trying to say that you are the Master Chief as the player. You're the Master Chief. So that's kind of their thing.
Do other players can take off? This coming out on my birthday, April 11th. I'm definitely.
There are other characters that have armor.
They can take off their helmet. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they do. They're just other characters in the game, but the main character
himself. But the Master Chief cannot take off his helmet.
Oh, he can take it off. You have to, as the audience, just never see his face. That's been the mythos since day one.
But do other people see Master Chief's face when he take off his helmet?
If I remember correctly, maybe 1 or 2 people left that. I could be wrong, but as the audience, you never see his face in the game. I played it up to 4.
And he took his helmet off, and y'all
like in 2, he took it off. You see it on the side of his ship, like on the deck, but you don't see his face.
You never see his face. Okay, all right, because I wanted to get down to it, because I thought it was some crybaby, Cody Crybaby. Cody Crybabies. Oh, you took off his mask. Oh, cry me a river. Shut the hell up and watch the show.
Shut your mouth, boy.
Shut your mouth, boy.
Know your role.
Know your role and shut your mouth. God
damn. It doesn't matter if you're crying about the helmet coming.
I don't care about no damn helmet. I'll take the helmet, shine it up, turn it sideways, stick it slam your candy ass.
F your story.
Screw your mythos. Damn it, Rock.
Hollywood Rock. I'm Hollywood Cos now, man. Fuck it. I gave me a Versace vest. Right. Call it a day. So, Fallout look kind of cool. So,
vest over the hoodie and some sunglasses.
Yeah, it's gonna be all that. Yep. It's exactly
right. I'm looking up in the air for no reason. Hollywood Cos.
Hollywood Cos. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. So, all right. So before we leave, let's get into the toy talk. Fly Nerd Toy Talk. I actually is doing an experiment. I'm doing Fly Nerd Toy reviews, which is going to feature this guy right here. It's this little solo video I'm working on. Since I'm a toy photographer, Troubleshooters 85 and the Fly Nerd Gallery. Right. Some of the toy shots and shit. But the first video I'm working on feature this guy, which is the Mezco Batman Gaslight by Gotham by Gaslight, and it's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. Nice. It's cloth. It's cloth hood. This is wired. Come with batarangs that fold and shit. Come with a lot of little nifty, gifty things. Goggles you can move. Head sculpts. But the thing about it, the details, y'all can't see from here, but like the bottom of his armor is like naturally gruffed and like grimy, you know what I mean? Right. So this gives me so many ideas. It's hard to catch on camera, but if you see the details, it's pretty dope. And I'm gonna get this motherfucker muddy for real. I'm gonna go through the sticks. But it's dope. So I did a little review about it, Mezco, and of course it's Mezco Doom over here. I got Mega Man and Popeye chilling, holding down the other side of the fort. I don't know why they there. They just there. It's like they're small toys. Put out the small guys. Right. So what's new popping in the toy biz?
Let's first talk some G.I. Joe. We have I only know a few. They announced a few things. Things I'm looking forward to. hopefully you guys and other fans look forward to. They're doing a Doc figure in G.I. Joe Classifieds.
Oh, okay.
Doing Doc. They're doing Jinx, a version of Jinx.
I like
and
Jinx.
Dreadnoughts.
I fuck with Jinx. I like Jinx.
Yeah, the Jinx stuff you probably will like a lot. The Jinx looks really good.
Yeah, I saw the Jinx. I'm definitely on that.
I like another Cobra Soldier with that one device that shoots the red missiles out. They're coming out with that also.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did they say what dreadnoughts they coming out with or no?
I don't remember.
Okay.
They know something. You know, it's a bunch of them. I just saw it on Hasbro Pulse on one of the live streams they had a few weeks ago.
Okay.
But the Doc and the Jade, I think, look really good.
Doc always good. He's always underrated, man.
Yeah, I fuck with Doc.
Yeah, you see the Doc figure? He looks really good.
Yeah, I saw it. I'm trying to pick it up. But yeah, I saw him. And that's dope. I gotta get more Joes.
I only got Snake Eyes.
I got
right now.
Shipwreck over here.
That's my guy. Shipwreck is my dude.
Shipwreck over here.
Yeah, this is my dude. I think this is one of the coolest G.I. Joe characters. I don't care for Duke, but I really like Shipwreck.
I got Duke too. But I got Duke because I wanted the bike, and then I decided I don't like this bike, so I'm going to repaint this bike. It's too orangey. How the fuck you get a bike? You supposed to hide out. Like, what is this? It looks
Tiger Force, probably?
Tiger.
Yeah.
Tiger Force, yeah. Tiger Force versus Python Patrol. Python Patrol, Python Patrol. You know what? Won't stop G.I. Joe.
Oh, shit. So now I'm going to repaint this bike. Fuck that. And Duke, I got him. So, yeah, I got to get some more. But Jinx was one of my favorite. Wasn't she a homie with...
No, it was Falcon.
Who was
Falcon?
Jinx was wrong.
Falcon sucks. Falcon's a piece of shit.
He was basically a high ride G.I. Joe.
He's worse. He's worse. Yeah, in the new show, he became a drug addict. He's a piece of shit.
Damn. Okay. That's
He's a piece
deep.
of shit.
Okay. All right.
He has no redeeming qualities.
Word. All right. So what's any Hasbro Legends announcements that you're excited about?
They got a few Marvel things coming out. Another 2-pack. There's a Doctor Strange Morbius 2-pack coming out.
I saw that. Yeah. I'm iffy on that. Sure.
I don't have a Morbius or a Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange I'm kind of funny on. I have to look at it again, but the Morbius was really cool. I thought that was dope.
Yeah, it's from the animated, so I don't know. I don't know if I like.
Do you have a Morbius figure?
Mm-hmm. I have a Morbius.
And what was about to ask? Any new X-Men stuff since the show's coming soon?
Any new X-Men releases?
Yeah.
Well, actually, they got the the Magneto with the M on his chest.
Okay. Yeah, I
the
saw
Cyclops has been announced,
Mm-hmm.
and I think the other characters that's going to come, that's on the show, is going to have their release as well. It's just more than Wolverine. You know what I mean? It's X-Men. So the rest of the cast is going to get figures, and they're announcing them that wave next too. On my end, on top of the figures, and Mezco, y'all bank robbers, man. Y'all are some dirty niggas. Y'all some dirty people, man. They got this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle line that's awesome. And that shit is a 4-pack. It's a 4-pack. And it's a new one. It's just new. Let me pull it up. And this boy is 400 bags. Yeah, here we go, right here. Yeah, 400 bags. This motherfucker raw though, because they come with so much, like, real cloth and accessories and effects and all that. You be like, man, goddamn. But yo, shout out to D Amazing. He is a dope toy photographer.
Oh, even the suit is cloth.
Yeah.
I know the suit's cloth.
Yeah, the suit's cloth. Right. He's a fancy, fancy smancy guy.
He's a fancy man.
Yeah, fancy guy. So now these are a little brief of the turtles. So
okay. Yeah,
you get all 4. It comes with so many accessories and goodies, man. That shit's crazy. So I've been looking at that, but I ain't getting that shit. That's a little bit pricey.
Yeah.
Because they even had the I got the Dune because the Fantastic Four Mezco they dropped, and that was a 4-pack for $400. And yeah, dude, that shit. But the shit was thorough because you get a thing with the jacket and the hats and stuff.
Oh, nice.
And you get all the stretchy extensions with Mr. Fantastic and shit like that. So you get everything. It was dope.
Those look nice, but yeah, 400. But
for 400 beans, I mean, yo, if you got it, you can get it. Because some people get the Galactus. Galactus is around that price. If y'all looking for a Galactus. Go online. You got five bags to spend. Well, people buy this stuff.
Yeah,
like I
those
said,
look good.
you be putting up all them pre-orders and stuff. I be like, this shit crazy. This shit sell out in a day. Yeah. Like they put the pre-order out, that shit pre-order sell out in a fucking day. And it's remarkable watching how this works. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because there's different levels of it. You know, Hasbro, like you always ask me what's my problem with Hasbro. Well, sometimes my problem with Hasbro is quality. Yeah, it's quality control. You know, and but they still the standard. You want everything to scale like these motherfuckers. You know, now look at Batman, look at this motherfucker. McFarlane, he make his stuff in 7 inches. So it's always taller. You know what I mean?
See, I do want a steel.
Huh?
I do want that steel he made. I do want that.
But there's a Mafex steel.
Oh, there is?
I'll show you. It's right outside. I'll show you. There's a Mafex steel.
Now, that reminds me. So the Mafex stuff, how much does the average Mafex, how much does this run you?
That runs over a bag. Dune, these are the only 2 Mezcos I had, and they range around that price. Okay. Now, Mezcos, they a little bit lesser than the Mafexes is lesser than the Mezcos.
I use the Mezcos, right?
The Mezco, I'll show you a Mezco. This Psylocke right here is a Mezco. It's Mezco. I mean, Mafex.
That's Mafex.
Mafex Psylocke. Okay. So this Mafex, this brand is pretty dope too. It's an import. But yeah, they run a bean, they run a bag, depending on what it is. But the thing is about these figures is where you go. So if you go to like Big Bag Toy Store, they got a lot of those on shippage that's trying to clear out. So their prices drops.
Like I should do a whole thing on how to like get toys, how to get them cheap, where to go.
See, I'll give you the scoop on that. Yeah. So sometimes, you know, I had put this on pre-order. You know how you put things on pre-order, forget about it, and then it go in and you be like, oh wait, I wasn't ready. Right. That's what happened with this nigga right here. Right?
Let me guess. You don't regret it.
Yeah, I don't regret it after I got it, but I was kind of salty when it went through. I was like, yo, this was a bad time. Y'all could have gave me a warning. But, you know, it is what it is. But, you know, it is about things. That's why I like the Jada toys. I got the Ken, this boy, 35. You know what I mean? I like figures that makes it meaningful for your pockets. You're not spending it. But if you are going to spend it, you're going to get quality. Since I'm a toy photographer, sometimes detail is a little bit more. Like, this is a realistic thing. Like you said, this whole thing is cloth, so it's going to come off better on the photography tip than a regular plastic, hard plastic, with the light bouncing off the plastic and all of that.
That's why, like, when it comes to certain toys that I see nowadays, like stuff that's becoming more animated, accurate, like stuff that we watched from back in the day. I like how they're coming out with that, because like they got a filmation version of the Master of the Universe people. They got your Super 7 Ultimates with Thundercats, Silverhawks, G.I. Joe.
And that's true. They got Super 7 Transformers. They got Megatron, Starscream, Super 7 Turtles. You see these turtles different than the NECA 4-pack that was cheaper than that. You know what I mean? And this different comic
you got those. I don't have that.
So I mean, hey, I would go for those. Unless you want to drop the bag for the exclusive Sedini turtles, go ahead.
If I had it, I still would get these. Those look really good.
No, these are really nice.
Well, the selfie though, I see all the accessories. Accessories are really good. If I had it, I would say jump on it.
I'll say jump on it because let's go to the accessories.
Wow, see.
Accessories. Yeah, let's go to the accessories because you get a bang for your buck, and that's why I say with Hasbro sometimes they put stuff out and you don't get the full bang for your buck. Sometimes McFarlane do that. You don't get the full bang. I like Headscope. You know, sometimes it be the accessories that attract me to the purchase more than the actual figure. So it's like, oh, you're getting all this stuff, you know, getting pizza slices and all this other cool hands, and wait till you get to the cloths. You niggas getting scarves and shit. They getting full clothes and shit.
That's what I was saying about being too also. I can't follow McFarlane, but so far me and other friends are talking about this. His Superman figures as of late, the torsos look great, but the faces look terrible. It's like, what's up with these faces looking so bad, Todd? Like, what the hell? Like that one you have is much better than what Todd has, to me.
What? With
Superman.
Oh yeah, those are Mafex, because that's how I felt. I was like, dude, you making these ugly ass Superman, and they're not in scale with nothing I can use on the Marvel side.
The torsos look great, but the faces
the faces look horrible. Like, is he angry or he taking a shit? What is he doing? So the Mayfex, I like this brand because they was doing the Batman Hush line. So all of that up there, you see Batman, Catwoman, Poison Ivy, Superman. That's all from the Batman Hush. Nice. If you're familiar with the Hush, they get different hair sculpts. So if you're familiar with the Hush, that was scripted, illustrated by Jim Lee. So these are Jim Lee model toys. You know what I mean? So ain't no face problems here, buddy. Ain't no face issues here. So back to these turtles. This shit is pretty dope. You see?
I see why it's $400.
No, you haven't seen none yet.
I'm probably sure I
haven't seen none yet. Keep watching. You watch because you get to see the action. These are action things, right?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna
they different hands, different heads.
Boom,
accessories. Boom.
This.
Wow.
Boom. Well, I want to see the clothes. You gotta talk about the clothes, man.
Yeah, I don't think Hasbro was perfect. I think they make good stuff. Sometimes they hit, sometimes they miss.
Sometimes they hit, sometimes here we go with the clothes. So you get fucking hoodies, you get scarves. You get fucking all types of shit for these motherfuckers. So you get a bang for your buck. $400, you drop a bag, you get a box full of shit. And
so I'm definitely pro getting bang for your buck. And to me, I feel like if you pay for a figure, you buy something, I want everybody to have quality.
Yeah.
Because back in the day, Chauncey came to my house one day. I had a Darkstalkers figure. The figure looked cool, but flimsy as hell. Chauncey picked it up. It literally fell apart in his hand.
Yeah.
And it was a Japanese figure.
And a lot of those do that. You take a risk.
You thought he broke it, I'm like, dude, don't worry.
Yeah, don't worry. That's
really flimsy. It comes apart like
you got nigga rig and I got you. I got you. I'll put it back together. Don't worry about it.
No, it wasn't his fault. It just
that's what happens. Sometimes you order this shit, you open the box and the things fell apart. There's something, bro, fell apart on that Batman. I had to fix immediately or it would have been an issue. Oh yeah, by the way, this come with wings.
Oh snap!
Yeah, so I can take this off, right? So like the hood, the cape is kind of, you see the strap, so you got a strap under the arm, you got to pull that off. Then you put this chassis belt on, then you get wings, then you hook the hands up or whatever. Then it's Batman with wings. Very dope. So it's accessories that get you. That get me sometimes. I'm like, ooh, all right, I'm gonna take some dope ass shots. Yeah. So as you see over here, I can't put this on camera, but I got a whole battle arena going on. I'm gonna do some Street Fighter shots. So I got things cooking, man. I spend money.
I'm still jealous about those Street Fighter figures. What collectibles was it again?
Jada Toys and Storm Collectibles.
Storm Collectibles, thank you. I'm still really salty I don't have a Storm Collectible figure.
I'm looking at that Blanca, man. That Blanca look nice. So, but I had a Storm. This Balrog is a Storm.
Yeah, Balrog is dope.
Yeah, this motherfucker right here. Oops,
I missed the gal they made and the Alice, but I'm kind of salty.
Yeah. But look how big he is. Dude, the beast.
Well, that and the articulation and the quality.
Man, dude, the sculpting is so dope.
Like,
and when the color hit, man, I'm telling you, I'm going to put some of my pics up of that. Yeah, man. They hit.
Does he have replaceable heads?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You want to see them?
I know these cost a band each.
Boom.
Or close to it, yeah.
That's the boxing head. And then he get a whole nother torso.
Oh, a whole nother torso? Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, if he does rip his shirt off.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
So
you should make like a set where you got a computer, have him on the computer. Like the meme from Street Fighter show. The shitty USA show. He's on the computer with his boxing gloves.
For real? I never knew! What?
The show was terrible, but it's just funny to watch how bad it is.
Okay,
USA Network from the 90s.
I remember that. I never watched that show. Yeah.
Stupidity, you'll find it.
I am going to look up those shows, and I'm going to do something just like that. That's hilarious. So, man, I love the ideas. I love the creativity. And that's all what this is, man. It's just motherfuckers being creative, adults doing dope shit, being creatives.
Yes, sir.
And doing it in a safe, positive way. You know what I'm saying? I ain't cooking no crack and mixing none in the Pyrex.
No Walter White over here.
Yeah, no Walter White-ish over here, man. So we over here doing fly nerd shit. That's what we do. So, any last words, any shout-outs, anything y'all want to talk about before we get up out of here?
Let's go to some little more Transformers stuff before we leave. We have whatever week they're doing a stream on Hasbro Pulse. The last one kind of sucked though.
That shit was whack, man.
That one was whack.
Hasbro Pulse, y'all niggas suck.
But I'm going to get on that in a second. I believe doing that leave the person for a reason. They may have some hot stuff for us later this month. I hope. The stuff they showed last week, the stuff I already knew about. So like those Insecticons, I pre-ordered them.
That's all they do. They rehash a lot of information.
Those deluxe ones are new. Those deluxe ones are new, but I thought it'd be something new they would show off. So we got like people who did not get Blaster, we get a Studio 86 Blaster. It was more animation accurate. We get a real eject, not a clear one. Did you get Blaster?
No. Nope.
Well, great. You can get one if you want one. It's a good.
I could find Blaster. That's what I'm saying. These things I could get. I'm not really geeked about the Blaster. I will be geeked about the Blaster if all the tapes was there. You know what I mean? See, that's the problem. We looking at a 4-pack for $400 that pop in one day. Hasbro be shitting on niggas. You should have had the Blaster with all the cassettes and had that shit as a package and then presentation. People was complaining about the Blaster. They had the Blaster already. Ain't no need of going and presenting another Blaster. It's like a reissue, rehashing. Look at Mikey get a hoodie. So rehashing.
I didn't care for the clear eject. So I'm just saying, if you never had one, if you wanted to get a Blaster, it's a really good one.
We'll see.
Well, I'm seeing what they're going to announce this coming Thursday. They have a stream every Thursday. Also, I showed Chauncey, they're coming out, not having someone else, put out a Devastator statue.
A Devastator statue?
Yeah, I put it in the Fly Nerd chat. It looks amazing.
Is it a statue, though?
Just a really huge statue, a big metal statue, Devastator.
That's dope.
Yeah, I think it has replaceable hands, replaceable head, too, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
That's dope. All right, so any word on the Transformer 1 thing?
Nothing yet. Been kind of hush-hush. This year, the 40th anniversary, I expect to hear something in probably another month or two. Okay. I think it drops, was it July or was it August it drops?
June or July, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. For now, just nothing for now.
All right. And no video game news of Transformers?
No, I really want a sequel to that beat-em-up game. Or at least re-release War for Cybertron. But for now, nothing yet.
They say they lost the files. I think they be bullshit.
I heard an update that they found some of them.
Yeah.
Like mid to late last year. So we'll see. I really want to re-release for those games. If those are good games, if people never played it, give it a shot.
Me too, man.
Or push come to shove, if you got a PS3, buy it used online.
Buy it used online. Yep.
Physical media.
Yeah. Physicals. Keep getting physicals if you can.
Movies, music. My man over here, he be showing off all his physicals every fucking week. He be getting some things, and it's important. I went back home and I saw some physicals I was like, oh shit, I got the Logan black and white here. You know, you get some physicals that you forget that you had. You know what I mean? It's like, I got Transformers Blu-ray just sitting here right now. I'm gonna watch this shit full screen on the big TV. So, you know, physicals are important. And then, you know, you remember how you got the physicals. I'm surrounded by physicals. All this shit is physicals, you know. Some people say material things isn't worth it, but then if you cherish some things, it is worth it. It's whatever how you value it. Exactly. You know, you can't take it with you after you die, but do you want to take it with you after you die? Motherfucker, that would sound weird. So enjoy it while you're here. Enjoy it while you can. And we're here to enjoy it with you. We are the Fly Nerd Group. For sure.
I am Cosmo Galactus.
Corey Green here.
Transformers Prime. And before we head out, I want to give a few quick shout-outs.
Go ahead.
First off, support your Chicago peeps. My man, Mr. Jay Washington, is coming back home April 18th through 21st. He's got shows going on the 19th and 20th. Look him up on IG. Look him up on Facebook. He got all his info when you need to get a hold of them tickets. Show the man some love. He mad talent. Support your Chicago peeps. Also, want to give a special shout out to the lovely and talented poet / activist Miss Leslie Honore. and her group Urban Gateways.
What's up with
Urban
them?
Gateways, long story short, is basically almost in the vein of Gallery 37.
Oh, nice.
That was once had.
Okay.
So it's kind of like original, but yet it's got similar concept. So
where are they located?
They're located on the south side.
Okay.
So, look up Urban Gateways, Leslie Henry. She's got her staff involved, and they are out here to really help, artists and other youth in Chicago, with their creative potential. It ain't just trying to make the next Jay-Z and Beyonce. It's to, bring out the next, Lester Holt or the next.
So what they work in? Artist development or something?
Yeah, like artist development, whether it's involving like media, like newscasting, or, want to be a radio DJ or something like that.
Okay.
That's good.
Also, like directing, photography, kind of our bag. Just various stuff like that.
Okay. Big shout outs to them. Yeah, maybe we'll do some collaborations with them.
Absolutely.
Sound yeah. What else?
That's pretty much about it.
Any shout outs?
Shout outs to IPG in the Midland Esports. Shout out to Glyph. I see you, dog.
What up, Glyph?
What up, Glyph? And other Chicago.
We need to get you on the show.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Shout out to one of our other bros, Dan Weeks. Shout out to Jada Frazier. Shout out to Phil McClinton. A few other peeps. Dan said he would love to be a guest one day.
Who?
My man's Dan Weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, he
What's
loved.
up? Is he in Chicago?
Yeah, he in Chicago. Yeah,
Okay.
He for sure in Chicago. So he said he'd love to be a guest on here.
All right. What's his specialty?
He's basically just a big time fan of the stuff. He's got knowledge of, comic book stuff as well.
Okay.
Talk about the toy-ish and everything, man.
Okay, cool. Nah, everyone's welcome. It's not... Fly Nerd Group is bigger than us,
Yes,
it's about
sir.
everybody. So, we always try to accommodate those. And yes, look forward for guests and interviews and things of that nature moving forward with both shows, WFNG, Fly Nerd Radio, and this one here on YouTube. Any shout outs from my regard? Of course, shout out to everybody that partakes and listen and enjoy our entertainment and our information and our pod in general. I definitely appreciate you guys. Appreciate Amby Warhol, Sean.
Amby.
He wasn't Amby. Amby is on WFNG Fly Nerd Radio, so if you want to check him out, you'll be there. Trying to find a way to bring him here, but once I figure that out, we'll all be in the mix like Voltron.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Sean. He couldn't be here. He was under the weather. So
Get better, bro. Get better.
Get better, bro. And we'll see you next time. Shout out to Pugs. Shout out with him. Pretty good. That's my homie. Shout out to K-Max, CTA Radio. Shout out to Taiwan Davis, my homie. Shout out to just everybody. Roger Deakins. Shout out to them, my niggas. Yeah, man. It's Fly Nerd Group. We are here forever and ever and ever and ever. And we will be here forever after that. So y'all stay tuned every Monday, every other comic Wednesday for all the fly shit.
Yes,
That's
sir.
about it, man. I'm about out this bitch, man. Y'all.
Next time on Fly Nerd Group.
FNG, roll out.
That's right.